Hey, what's going on? It is a Friday drive-by. JT here in the studio with you guys. Studio 10-4 live. And it's a big weekend out there. Even though last weekend was a 3-dayer, there's a lot going on this weekend too. And I know there was last weekend, but hey, this is a brand new one, so hopefully you guys are able to get out and show yourself out and about. There's different shows going on in different parts of the country, as there is pretty much every weekend now. Almost, I think we're kind of in that realm where if you want to go to a show, pretty certain wherever you're at, you're going to find one. So, want to welcome everybody in. And if you've never been with us on a Friday for a Friday drive by, this is just a kind of condensed version of the Studio 10-4 live weekly update that we do on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. This one's purpose is just to give you a little bit of catch up and wrap up and fill you in on what's going on this weekend and what we have happening going into next week. For those of us that are in the Nor Cal area region, so to speak, I mean, I'm not in the area, I'm in the region. It is the Nor Cal Spring Fling, and it is the second annual, and that is at the Tehama District Fairgrounds in California, Red Bluff, California, to be exact. And it is happening right now as we speak. The load in is going on over there. Trucks are lined up to get in, get parked, get set up. Judging's tomorrow, so today's the pull in, park, wipe them down, and walk away kind of deal. And get ready for tonight for the light show and also live music. Not going to kid anybody. It's warm down there in Red Bluff. It just happens to do that every now and then. And hey, we've been blessed in the past with some really fantastic weather in that region for the last couple of years. So not going to say anything against it. Just it is what it is. Sometimes you get a warm one, and they're taking necessary precautions down there to help offset the heat. And in order to do that, what's going on is there are cooling stations around the excuse me, around the fairgrounds, and also for the kids playing cooling area is going on as well. So give them a chance to get things set up today. I mean, it is Friday. It's basically the load in day. The fun for today is going to be tonight. So if you're going to come down as a spectator and hang out, we'd love for you to do that anytime you want to. But I would say probably wait until this afternoon and come in the evening and get yourself hooked up with some good food, margaritas, and maybe a cold beer if that's your favorite flavor. But if I was down there, it'd be margarita, I bet. On the rocks, no salt, please. Then tomorrow, all day long, it's showtime. So get on over there Saturday and Sunday. The show is on as well. Awards and everything, and the scheduling and what's going on. I don't have it up right now here, but you can go over to the Nor Cal Spring Fling Facebook page and get all the information that you need over there. It has a schedule breakdown of what's going on at the show. And then one more thing, if you don't happen to know, and how could you not know, because we've been saying it so much, this show benefits our buddy, and he's right over here hanging out with Farron Miller, our buddy Frenchie. And you hopefully saw Wednesday's show. We had him on and talked about the show upcoming, and of course how he ended up in the wheelchair and being in his situation physically. He's quadriplegic, and it's a costly lifestyle, not by choice, certainly. And man, I had no idea. I tell you, I really feel stupid about the kind of part two to his original injury, which I knew about, and that was they had a buddy along for a ride along, and trying to help the guy into the truck while they were out and about, and the guy fell, and so did Frenchie, and the guy landed on top of him, and that was the start of the trajectory downhill for him, and where he is now, and that is in a wheelchair as a quadriplegic. But then later on, was rear-ended in a car and of course that was, I guess, the final blow, if you want to say it. Hard to kind of sugarcoat that, but man, I mean, give the guy a break. All right. So get down there and help. Also, there's a GoFundMe for him. I posted the link on Wednesday's show if you guys want to check that out. And if you're not friends with Frenchie, and of course Renee LaChance is his name, and Renee is on Facebook as well, and that GoFundMe is on there too. Eva, how you doing? Yeah, I got to get to those too. So there's some other shows that are going on in the country as well that I had mentioned. Like I said, depending on where you're at, you can probably walk into a truck show somewhere. This weekend, they got the Rainey's Road to Wishes truck show going on, and you can check that out on raineystruckparts.com. That's the information that I have on it. Again, Nor Cal Spring Fling and upcoming shows. The ATHS National Convention is the June 5th and 7th, 5th, 6th, and 7th coming up. And Wheel Jam is coming up. Sunflower Classic, which we will have our own contributor, Stephanie, will be there at that show, the Diesel Attic. That's the Sunflower Classic. And I believe that's in Kansas. And we are 10-4 Magazine, a sponsor of that show. So get on over to that one if you're in that part of the town. And then the Southern Idaho Truck Show. Dan and Shan will be at that one. Then Eric at the ATHS apparently, so he'll be at the national there. So good to have our people spread out and about to help cover the shows that are going on out there. Hey, what's going on, Annette? I miss you guys. I tell you what, I'm going to have a Bloody Mary tomorrow in your honor, done the Roger way with all the extra goodies in there that I think I have everything still, but and that brings me to another unfortunate point. I will not be joining anybody down in Red Bluff this weekend. I have to finish moving, packing, and so forth, and I cannot leave to be down there. So I am here, and I'll do what I can to support everybody while I'm away from the show this year. Sorry, I'm going to miss everybody, and of course Frenchie and all the rest of the guys and gals that are going to be showing up down there. Yeah, I wish I was down there too. I'll tell you, like I told Frenchie, I'd rather be in a hot day at a truck show than moving anytime. So not because I enjoy it, it's because I have to. So I hope you guys all stay cool down there and enjoy yourselves. I know you know how to prepare for that. It's not like we haven't been at a truck show where it's been hot before. I'm not saying it's the preferred way to do it, and we have gotten smart about what we do when we have our shows on the West Coast and certainly in the Valley. You look at Truckin For Kids, man, do we have a sweet setup or what? So's a Memorial. They got out of that hotness too and moved the show into a different part of the year and a different location. The location they have that show at is really nice. All grass, lots of trees, shade, and same thing in Red Bluff too, by the way, everybody, at the Tehama District Fairgrounds. Lots of trees, lots of shade, plenty of ways to stay cool, stay hydrated, whether it's an adult hydration device or for the kiddies, you got soft drinks, and water's number one, man. Number one is water. I like mine with hops in it, so that gives me my favorite flavor of hydration. Dan and Shan are down at the show, in case I haven't mentioned that, and if I did already, you get to hear it again. They're down there with, as you see, Annette and Roger. Definitely going to be down there. They're set up. Got the GodFather pulling the Truckin For Kids trailer, and the 10-4 compound is up and accommodating. So be sure to drop by and say howdy to them. The new magazine out today. We posted the cover earlier this morning, and the centerfold will come out later this afternoon and be shared as well. Quite a fantastic truck on the cover this month. Not that any others are any less, but this one, I mean, it's just hard not to like it and say, wow, that's pretty damn cool, because it is. What the hell? Okay, never mind. I got it. Never mind. Anyway, I having a moment there. I'll explain in a second. But anyway, and you know what, Jamie, I love you, brother. Yeah, but Jamie Williams mentioned over in the 10-4 lounge, 10-4 magazine lounge, that, oh, another West Coast truck. You know what? Maybe, I don't know, man. It's Buckeye, Arizona, and we've had a few. In fact, our last month truck, yeah, he's West Coast, California, Orland, California. But then before that, in April, was Narcy and driving that green dairy hay hauler, and they're out of New Mexico. So I mean, yeah, more to the western region. I guess we've kind of been hung around there. But listen, you know what? We got guys from all over the country. We have shared and we'll share more of. So don't you worry about it. There'll be plenty to go around, and uh, more on the way, certainly. But thanks for keeping us honest, Jamie. I appreciate that, buddy. What I was kind of tripping on there was that on this post, we were able to get the text here on the post, and I've been having a little bit of a battle with Meta. I have been in contact and spent countless hours. If you see the cover photo that I posted today, which I know you're seeing it, well, there should be this text that I put here up here, and it won't let me do it. So there's obviously some issues with Meta and their verified accounts, which we're supposed to get this enhanced support, and I can't really right now talk to that being accurate. It's not accurate at all. But that being said, I always find a workaround, and I have found some workarounds to get done what I want to get done. This is our cover. We're celebrating this weekend for Frenchie and the Nor Cal Spring Fling. These are some of the trucks, of course, that you'll probably see there. Of course, there's our setup from last year. In fact, there is me right there, and the rest of the gang, everybody through here. And it's a cool place to be there at the 10-4 compound. So be sure and drop by and tell them hi. Annette, what'd you say there? It's not like 114 when it was in, yeah, Merced. Yeah, man. Now that that was unbearable. I mean, it was just hot. So not anything near that in Red Bluff this weekend. So get yourself on down there for a good cause, is to help out a good friend and a kind of a legend in the area there in the Red Bluff, Redding, NorCal area. And that's Renee LaChance. So hopefully you guys will be able to do that. Love to see some posts. So if anybody's down there and wants to share pictures, I'd love to see them. Go ahead and go on over to 10-4 Magazine Lounge, and that is our group. And if you haven't been over there, let's have a look-see and see what's going on, man. So this is the 10-4 Magazine Lounge, and I came up with this because I wanted to give you guys a place for you to go hang out, play, and have fun, share pictures, stories, not for advertising, not for marketing, not for any of that. This is all about, kind of the lifestyle. And I mean, that includes job posts. I like to see that. If there's opportunities out there for guys, I want them to be able to see them and find them and do something about it. This guy's trailer got stolen. I mean, so stuff like that happens. And yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But when we get guys that are trying to, blatantly throw an advertisement out there, then, well, that's a different story. Here's the ATHS post. These guys share a lot of stuff in there, and we're happy to have them. Man, this guy yesterday, from February 2024, that thing took off. It was a real slow starter. I mean, when it got posted yesterday, and then it just went crazy from there. You look over on our page and in here, and yeah, man, I mean, almost 400 reactions and comments and shares, and everybody really tore into it. I think so. It was a really cool truck too. This old K-Dub with a 3408 in it. That's quite a setup, and that was definitely a throwback big rig Thursday winner. One of the higher performing shares and posts that we've had out there. So glad to have that in the mix. And when you get a chance, if you haven't been over there, get on over to the group, join up. It is answer a few questions and you'll laugh when you see the questions. But yeah, get on over there, join the group, become a part of it, become a contributor. Don't just sit there and look at it. Don't be the guy just watching from outside. Be a part of the contributing body. I mean, we got 28,700 members in there, so it's not bad, not bad at all. So I'd love to have you all in there. All right, so listen up, everybody. The new magazine, like I said, it's out, being delivered starting today, out in the racks across the country, and delivered to you if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber to 10-4 Magazine, what's happening? Why aren't you? Get on down to 10-4magazine.com and get signed up and become a subscriber to the magazine. Love to have you be a part of that. All right, everybody. Look, I hope to see everybody soon somewhere. I know, I'm sorry, it won't be this weekend at the Nor Cal Spring Fling for me. I will be, unfortunately, packing boxes and getting stuff ready to load up and move on out of here. I'll be in actually in real Grants Pass, the proper Grants Pass here, pretty soon, and we'll be starting up our Studio 10 for new live studio from there very soon. But we'll definitely catch up with you guys next week on Wednesday. Not sure what we got up for the week, but we'll put something together and open up the new month of June 2025. Any questions, anything you guys ever want to find out about, message me. You can go to John at 10-4magazine.com, or you can hit us up, any of us, on Facebook. Send us a message. We'll get it, and certainly go out there to answer it. Thanks, Annette and Roger and Dan and Shan, for being in there and hanging out and repping us all at the Nor Cal Spring Fling. Mike, what's going on, buddy? Good to have you on the show. As always, nice to have our people, Mike, a cover trucker, joining us and dropping in on the show. We will see you guys soon. Stay safe out there. Keep the shiny side up. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and enjoy yourselves. By the way, at the beginning of this show, there was a note that came across my desk, and it saddened me because I really liked this particular actress, and enjoyed her work, of course, on MASH. And yeah, Margaret Houlihan, which everybody knows is Loretta Swit. And some people were confused because of Sally Kellerman passing, I guess, a couple of years ago, as to who's who. But Sally Kellerman played the original Margaret Houlihan, Hot Lips Houlihan, in the movie MASH, and Loretta Swit took the role on as the Hot Lips Houlihan in the TV show for all the years it was on air. Has passed away. She passed away somewhere around midnight this morning. So condolences to her family and loved ones. But man, there's bunches of us leaving, guys. So my best advice out there is, if you have a performer, and not that she was one that would fit into this category, but if you have an artist, a performer, musician type that you would love to see and haven't, if you have the opportunity to do that, man, get out there and do it, because they're all kind of aging out, along with the rest of us, my people in my cycle of life. But very sad news. Yeah, she was a lot of fun. All right, everybody. God bless. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you next Wednesday for sure. Enjoy your weekend wherever you're at. Talk to you later.